Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and today I'm doing a run-through for the 20 Strong Too Many Bones box, I guess. This is technically the second part in the 20 Strong series that I'm doing, where the first one was Solar Sentinels, and now I'm doing Too Many Bones, and next up will be Hoplomachus Victorum. But we're going to see how well I do in the 20 Strong little universe. Let's see, is there a little reading thing? Oh, there is. You are a Gearloc, and while you were diligently minding your own business, your homeland was invaded by savage tyrants. You'd like nothing better than to ignore the threat and while away the hours at the Tipsy Troll Tavern, but the situation, and the Gearloc Council, calls for bravery, so off you go to face the challenge. Will you return a hero or in pieces? Time will tell. So, the tyrant that has ravished my home is Cinder. So let's see. 10 health, 3 damage, and I can't remember the tyrant types or the baddie types. So that is who we're going to go and try and face off, and I am playing as Gasket, and his innate ability is Grab. At the start of each battle, I may swap one point baddie in the active area with the top card of a 1-point stack, which can be pretty helpful. Then my backup plan lets me, when I would gain an immediate reward, I can forego it and gain a health instead. So, his stats aren't amazing. He has 2 health. Like here, you can see it. 2 health, 1 strategy, and 3 recovery. I like the 3 recovery, but I'm not loving that one strategy. So, if you're not familiar with Too Many Bones, basically you have a certain amount of baddies like that equal a baddie queue, which is equal to your kind of day counter. And in this case, so for example, whenever I go up on the day counter, which I'm gonna, I fight a 1-point baddie, and in day 2, 2-point baddies, all the way up until like day 4 would be 4 1-point baddies, and then it goes to day 5, it's a 5-pointer, so it kind of goes up like that. However, there are these encounters as well that are lockpicks, Mjolnir encounters, is that what they're called? And Tyrant encounters. And Tyrant encounters are basically things that I should do, otherwise the Tyrant's going to be a lot harder. Yeah, Mjolnir encounters. That kind of offers a choice, but yeah, so there are 3 types of things I can do. Like I can either choose, because and everything comes with this little helpful aid, I can add 1 to the day counter like I did, or I can choose an encounter or battle. And I mean, this guy would be super easy to kill at the start of the battle. If there is a 5-point baddie on top of the stacks, activate it, like the arrowhead. Otherwise, activate a 1-point baddie from the stacks. So yeah, the Goblin Broadcaster, he's level 1, super easy to kill, and whenever I do kill him, I can immediately scout, which if I remember right, scouting lets me select the top card, face up, move it, still face up above the stack to create a new stack. If there's already a card there, place a newly scouted card on top of it. Yes. Yeah, so basically it lets you kind of like cycle through the deck. So yeah, kind of like, oh hey, I really don't want to go there. So what's cool about the Too Many Bones box is, like in regular Too Many Bones, misses aren't horrible. They can go into your backup plan, and you can use your backup plan with those dice to, like for example, I could go against the Goblin Broadcaster, hopefully roll a miss to apply it, and then whenever my, like if I didn't really want to scout, I could ignore that and gain a health, which is probably what I'm going to do. So and then the lock-picking challenges, these recyclables, go into like my item slot, and I can unlock them as I am in a battle. So if I took this recyclables, and as I'm fighting, I would roll greens, and let's say, oh hey, I got a hit, I could assign it to that, and unlock it. So they take time to unlock, and you have to have room for it, like an item. So in this case, that's when you use a different item, discard this item instead. So like I could have a cool item that is one-time use, and I could get 2 uses out of it. So let's see. Well, the 5-point baddie isn't going to matter. So let's go with the goblin broadcaster. Let's fight this loser. So there we are. Can you guys see it? You can. How nice. Let's see. So yeah, at the start of a battle, if there is a 5-point arrowhead baddie on the stacks, activate it. Otherwise, activate a 1-point baddie from the stack. So in this case, he's actually going to make me fight 2. The Mech Polaris. In each roll dice step, count the rolled misses. Take that many unapplied hits up to all of them and re-roll them. Well, I only have 1 roll dice step. Actually, that icon might have done that prematurely. Where are you, Daddy-O? You are probably in the regular. Like, I'm totally drawing a blank right now. Oh, special. Okay, yeah, so, yes, I did do that. That's at the start of a battle, like it said. So let's see. 1 hit is going to kill this guy, so I'm definitely bringing a red. And this lets me recover up to 2 dice. I kind of don't really want to scout right now. Just because, like, it's not, I mean, I'm not really worried about what's at the end of the first engagement of the battle. Oh, I can't lower my strategy any further, so this actually isn't horrible. So I'm thinking I'll get to recover up to 2 dice, and I'll ignore the scout to gain 8. So I kind of want a yellow, so I can add that to my backup plan and use it. You can also flip your innate +1, which in this case, if I do so, would increase my recovery and my strategy, and it increases your abilities. So you kind of want to build up once you get your 5th, or once you fill all these up, you can flip it, spend them all to get your innate. So let's say I'm going to assign the red to kill him, and then I'm going to assign, I'm going to need to try and kill him, and I only get 1 roll, so let's do, I'm going to get to recover 3 dice, 5 dice total, so there's really no reason to not just straight up, because I'm hoping, yeah, so... Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Okay, I needed 3. I was like, oh man, did I just outright lose? Okay, so this is actually pretty good. So I'm going to assign a yellow, a green, and a blue to that. Now, and then I'm going to assign this hit to this goblin broadcaster, which is going to kill him. And instead of, I'm going to spend my backup plan, which I believe exhausts it. Battle, cleanup, scout, bat once per game. That's, yeah, backup plan. Backup plan, there we go. At any time, exhaust 1 die. Cool. So, I'm going to exhaust it to forego this and gain a health using my Steambot ability, and then I can just assign that bad boy there, and then we'll do that, which will kill it, and that will let me recover up to 2 dice, which in this case is just going to be my yellow, and both these guys are dead. So that's pretty neat. I'm going to, let's see, where are we at? I'm going to lower these just a little bit, raise that up so I can have room for a discard pile, because you do need a discard pile in this. And yeah, so they're dead, and then we go to the recover dice step, which I'm going to recover 3 dice. So now all I need is a blank purple, and then once per game I can actually exhaust all of those to get my innate +1, so that's not horrible. Alright, that was that. So now we go to day 2. Which in this case would be 2 1-point baddies, or I can ignore doing a battle and just get this, which I'm kind of going to want to, because you ignore the encounter step or engagement step completely if you do an encounter. So in that case, getting this is the encounter, and then I basically skip a day. So let's see. At the end of the first engagement of the battle, these aren't horrible. Well, I guess I only know that one. So I am going to grab this item. So now I have recyclables. Scoot that over. Boom. Actually, let's scoot right there, because I'm going to be fighting these guys. Boom. Alright, so now I'm kind of going to want to get hits on those. And then now, we're going to go up to day 3. And also, these have a certain threshold. Like, so Cinder, I need to do at least 10 days before I can choose to fight him. So we have Cartographer's Nightmare. I can do a battle, baddie points, add 1-point baddie. So in this case, it would be 4 1-point baddies. Or I can select and discard a Tyrant encounter at random and place it on the bottom of the encounter deck. And then I lower my recovery. Or wait. Select a discarded encounter at random. I was like, wait, that's all good. Select a discarded Tyrant encounter at random and place on the bottom. So I bring it back to increase my recovery. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a discarded Tyrant. And there's also a bad deal if you scout those. Because, like, you're ignoring that. So I could just do a battle. I don't necessarily like the idea of 4 1-point baddies right now. But this Dragon Biddy, which sounds sexual for some reason, it's non-essential oils, which is a one-time use. If I can get my recyclables, if I can get that, then I can use this twice, recover up to 2 dice, which is not horrible. And yes, so I think, so we're just going to do a battle. So we got 3 level 1s, a Troll Romper, and then an Oil Grunt and Orc Grunt. Alright, so this baddie gets +1 die for each other face-up blue. There is no face-up blue. He just lets you scout. And what's also interesting is, unlike in the Solar Sentinels, whenever you just ended the engagement step, everything got discarded. Here you keep going. Like, you keep fighting until you kill everything or everything kills you. So, that's pretty good to kill. He is kind of annoying, and he would be good to kill because at the end of the first engagement of the battle, which again, I'm only rolling 1 die. I'm only getting 1 re-roll attempt. Again, like, I'm not just like, I only roll once and don't get to kill anything. So again, I'm going to get to recover 3 dice. I'm going to bring all my green, and I'm going to bring some of my purple. Hopefully I roll a blank purple. And hopefully I just get a bunch of crits. Okay, I got 1 crit, and literally all 3 of my greens were blanks. I have a decent shot. It's a 50-50 shot with those. So all these hit, and that's a crit. So we are going to... Okay, yeah, we're going to kill the Orc Grunt with that crit. Boom. Which will increase my health to 4. Then with the 3 hits, of course, on the purple, I am going to kill that. Do I want to do that? Oops. Yeah, I think I do. Kill that, and then those did nothing for me. So, he is going to deal a damage to me. So it knocks me back down to 3. And then, we just keep going. So now it's still just me and the Troll Romper. You guys kind of suck. Ah, God. I don't want to just keep getting docked by him, but if I can get a decent roll, then... Oh. Yeah, because then I can get this, and... Okay. 1, 2, 3. No crits. That's pretty shit. God. Can I get some crits? This troll romper is probably just gonna... Oh wait, at the start of each battle I may swap... Oh. I could have actually not dealt with him. I could have swapped him, but then it probably wouldn't have mattered. It might have. I need to remember my grab ability. But that actually... Nope. That Panther fish would have been a lot better than this troll romper. Yeah, not getting... I think I'm just going to actually take the hit. Yeah. No, I'm going to assign one of these green. So I'm down to 2. Alright, let's add in a blue, I guess, and just hope. There we go. There we go. There's 4. Don't know why I put that there. There's 4. He's dead. I am not going to scout. Instead, I am going to use my backup plan and heal 1. Okay. So boom, boom, boom. And all these guys are dead. Oh, so there we are. And now I get to recover 3 dice. So I'm liking 3 dice. Oh, one of these I got to keep. So the non-essential oils, and I believe the lockpicking, yeah, that does count as an item slot. So I don't think I'm actually going to keep this, because that's just going to take up too much of my dice. I don't have 3 green anyway. So I will use the dragon biddy to recover up to 2 dice, just because, yeah. If I had more rerolls, then the recyclables probably would have been pretty solid. Okay, so then we go up to day 4. Baddie points, add 1 baddie. I might just do baddie points, add 1, so that would be 5 level 1s. That's not amazing. Yeah, I mean, there's really not a whole lot I can do, so we'll just do the 4 level 1s. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, there we are. Alright, so Pantherfish hits cannot be applied to this baddie, so it has to be a crit. The Kobold Tenderfoot, this baddie can have a max of 1 die of each color applied to it. At the start of each engagement, if there are no other face-up green, wow, blue axes, either activate a 1-point baddie from the stacks. Ooh, I might get rid of you. At the start of the battle, -2 to the health of any other active baddie. What? You're good. What? At the start of the battle, -2 to the health of any other active baddie. So it turns all of them into a minimum of 1. Okay, thanks, dude. Lets me recover a die. Okay, so I'm going to do my grab. I'm going to swap 1 in the active area with the top card. So I guess this Timid Geophage. If this baddie is not the first baddie defeated this battle, discard and banish a die from the die pool. That's not the worst. So we're going to put you back up. Alright. Scout up to a number of times equal to the day. That could be pretty good. Scouting up to 5 or higher. The advanced fishing rod. Panther of fish. The timid geophage. Unlock a lockpicking counter in your inventory. Oh. Oh. I just got rid of it. Kobold Tenderfoot. Slot 1 banish or exhaust a die into your backup plan. Oh. You're good. I might actually grab you. So all of them have 1 health now. Because of this guy. Except he has 4 health. But he also hits for 2. So... damn. So let's go ahead and 1... hit, but this needs to be a crit. So... 2, 3... 4... man, 5. I guess I'll throw in another yellow, just for good measure. And I didn't roll a crit. Okay. So, I didn't roll any... Okay, well... Man. Let's see. I don't necessarily want to apply 4 to you, but I guess I could. 1, 2, 3, and of course all my yellows hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to kill him, to instead not get the instant and gain a health. And then... Yeah, oh, I guess this has 2 health. He has 1. But he also doesn't do any damage. But he's also not going to be the first defeated, so he's just going to get discarded and I'm going to banish a die. But this lets me slot a banished die into my backup pool, which is really good. So I think I will. I think I'll do these 4. No, we'll keep a purple. So yeah, we'll straight up kill you with the 4 dice. I would have liked some crits. I'm not gonna... Oh man, yeah, I forgot. I keep having to spend those. I will recover a die then, just because then 1 damage is gonna go to you, so he's dead. This guy, yeah, so who? It's pretty tough, because hits cannot be applied to him. So he's going to hit me for 2, which puts me down to 1. But I am... So this guy gets discarded and banish a die from my dice pool. So I'll banish that yellow. I should banish a purple, because with this I'll be able to slot the purple, and the purple only has 1 chance of rolling a blank. So I think I will banish a purple right now. And yeah, so that is going to be that. So then we continue. I still have my red. So I basically need to roll I need to roll a crit. Otherwise, if I don't roll a crit, then I'll lose to this Panthera fish. And I mean, every die only has 1 chance to roll a crit, so I guess we'll see. There it is. Ooh, and I can slot that yellow, and there's the crit. Whew, I was getting worried. I was like, ooh. Alright, so dead. I don't want your ability. These are all getting exhausted. And you, I do want, which I'll just use right now, slot 1 banish or exhaust that into my backup plan. Boop. So those were all level 1s. Yeah, I feel like the 4 level 1s is a lot harder than the 1 level 5. And then just to double check, once per game, if all 4, I can use my backup plan to flip my Gearloc. Cool. Let's go ahead and just do that. So, exhausting all 4 dice. Alright, well first I'm going to get 3 dice. Well actually, so let's exhaust all 4 of those to boom, innate +1. So now that actually increases my recover and my strategy. So I can hold 2 items and I can recover 4. So let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. Alright, not bad. And at the start of each battle, I may swap 1 5-point or 1-point baddie in the active area with the top card of the respective stack. So, oh, it's called get instead of grab. How nice. And my backup plan has stayed the same. So we are going to increase to 5. So I could fight 1 5-point baddie at the start of each engagement. Exhaust all dice slotted into your backup plan. I don't have any. And then the Vicious Cycle backup plan extension 4, immediately defeat and discard a non-tyrant baddie. So backup plan extensions are kind of another ability you get with your backup plan, and that the number determines how many dice you need. So I would need 4 dice to defeat and discard a non-tyrant baddie. That's not horrible. The Doomed Experiment. Or I could do a 5-point baddie and add 1 1 point baddie just to get rid of this so I can start getting through that deck. At the start of each engagement, if there are no other face-up blue, either activate a 1 point baddie from the stacks. If there are no other face-up blue, dude, you suck. I mean, I guess I could keep cycling that. I only have 1 health though, but I could kill him. Yeah, not being able to not having 1 health, but I do now have rerolls. So let's do the Cartographer's Nightmare. I'm gonna do the battle. What is on this? Oh, it's like a print from. Anyway, and I really wish I had a Tyrant, but baddie points, which is 5, and I add 1 point baddie. So we're gonna add in this Doomed Experiment, and then the Orc Deserter. Okay, so here's what I got. So I exhaust all dice at the start of the engagement, exhaust all dice slot into my backup. I don't have any, so that doesn't do anything. The Orc Deserter, like I've been reading, since there are no other face-up axe blues, either activate a 1 point baddie from stack or lose a health. I can't lose a health because I'll just die. So I would add the Goblin Devastator, which at the end of the fight, if there are any unapplied hits or hits on any baddie in excess of the amount needed to defeat it, I'd lose a health. And his ability just lets me place 1 banished die back in my die pool. This baddie can have a max of 1 die of each color applied to it. That sucks. He sucks the most. So if there are any unapplied hits or hits on any baddie in excess of the amount needed to defeat it. So from my understanding, that reads as if I need the exact amount of damage to kill it. I kind of think that's... Or I could just outright kill both of them. Yeah, we're at 5. Well, I could actually. So let's. Man, this I feel like I'm making the wrong. Okay. So I'm doing that. I'm not taking a health loss. I'm adding another baddie from that. That's at the start. So now I can swap someone. But that sucks. It's -1 each time I slot a die into my backup plan, which I would like to do so I can forego this one and heal. So I'm getting 4 dice back. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll leave what I have here. So we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need to get some dice back. A lot more dice. All right. Okay. Well, I didn't get any crits, and that's starting to get real old. So I am going to slot that in there, which I'm not losing anything for that. I can't... Man, yeah, I pretty much need crits. Because I'll just straight up lose if I don't. So I'm going to reroll. Luckily, I now can reroll. I have a lot of exhausted dice. I mean, ideally, all of these become crits. And I just crit, and then, just outright kill them. That's improbable. But then I'll be at 6, which means I'll have to take him and him. Although I could do that and discard an item, which I could have this as an item. And that would allow me to... And then scout. Shit. I don't know. Oh, hey, that was a crit. I don't know. Well, I lost. So that's that. I died because I can't survive that hit. And yep. So let's just, again, like I did with Solar Sentinels, because that's how 20 strong grows, pretty much. We're gonna do. Wow, look at that! I actually rolled. Hold on, let me just do one more. Nope. Let's see how long it takes me to actually get the results I need. Oh, there's one crit, so that would take care of him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That okay? So all of these do kill them. So, but I mean that's horrendously bad. So, because then I have like no dice left. I recover 4. So let's just, Wayne's World it up. And, oh man, I got the perfect roll and I killed them. That's amazing. Because I want to show a Tyrant encounter. But we can just, between you and me, we know I just got my ass beat. Gasket, come on. I feel like you're better in the board game. So, you're dead. I'm going to forego that to heal. And you know what? And then, hey, look, I got my doomed experiment. How nice. How nice of that. Just for sheer amazingness. We're actually going to grab one of these. So, yeah. Again, I don't even know if anyone actually cares if people do this. They're like, oh, you're cheating. It's like, I clearly know I lost. But come on, you tell me you play 20 strong, and then you roll, and you're just like, no one sees me. All right, so let's tick the day up. And then we're going to knock off Ebonite Goods and discard an item. So we'll discard my 5 and then Scout. So let's go ahead and you're annoying. But I kind of like your ability. This baddie can have a max of... Yeah, you're super annoying. I don't like you. I don't like that Cobalt Elite. Alright, so now we're at day 7. Really thick skin, baddie points. At the start of each battle, discard. Choose the baddie with the highest health. That baddie has +4. Jeez. Well, we gotta do this, so... Baddie points, which is gonna be 7. So we got a 5. Whoops. Oh my god, all the cards are sliding everywhere. We got a 5, a 6, and 7. So, really thick skin. At the start of the battle, choose a baddie with the highest health. Your choice of tide. Well, it's the Goblin Artificer. That baddie has +4 health. So, here's my question. At the start of battle, I have 2 start of battle abilities, the really thick skin. So, if I'm saying, okay, this Goblin Artificer has +4 health, and I have Gasket, who says at the start of each battle, I may swap one 5-point baddie with the top one, would that mean that his 8 health is no longer applicable because I'm swapping him out with the Orc Rager? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, like, gotta check the tiny rule book. That is most likely not gonna be in here. But I'm gonna say, hey, he had really thick skin. I don't want to fight him right now. I want to fight the one that's a lot weaker. So, I'm gonna say that is the case here, which is pretty nice. And I hate you. I hate you. I hate both of these guys, actually. So would I rather deal with the one with the 8 health? Let's see. Alright, at the start of the engagement, roll and exhaust a die from your dice pool. If you roll a miss, -1 health. If there are any misses in the active area, banish one of them. And then I get to increase my stat or my recovery. He makes me skip the recover dice step. If he's still alive. No? Yeah. Yeah, dude, you suck. And then each time I slot a die into my backup plan, I lose a health. And I can slot one exhausted die into my backup plan. Oh, man. That's only at the start of each engagement roll. Yeah, dude. Yep. Alright, we're going to go here. We're going to swap you out with the Orc Rager. This baddie gets +1 damage for each other face-up thing. If there are no other face-up, this baddie instead gains +1 health. So so they're gaining +1. So he has 4 health, 2, and 1. And I don't want to slot anything into my backup plan. I don't have any banished dice, but this seems a lot better. I'm gonna say that, yeah. I don't know how that works. But I have another Tyrant encounter. Whoops. So 4 health, 2 and 1. If he's still alive, then I skip the recovered dice step. And I don't want to slot anything in my backup plan. So we'll do 2 and 1. So let's just see. Okay, well I get 2 rerolls, so I'm just gonna reroll all those. Oops. Hey, well there we go. There's a crit. Oh my god! Now I get all my crits. So there's 4, 2, and 1. There's actually an amazing roll. So immediate slot one exhausted die into my backup plan. We'll do that blue. Then place 1 banished die back into my pool. I'm actually gonna get rid of that and heal up to 4. So that exhausts that. And then this just comes to me. So now backup plan extension 4, recover up to 8 dice, not including those exhausted from your backup plan. So those 4 kind of get set aside. All right, and these guys are dead. And then I recover 4 dice. So let's grab this. I actually kind of want another yellow because I like the idea of putting them into your backup plan, which is really cool. I mean, that's like the backup plan idea of making misses a viable strategy is always awesome. Anyway, so then we have fancy meeting you here. So this is going to tick up to 8. It's getting disgusting. Oh god, it's so hard. Baddie points, add 1. So that would be 2 5-point baddies and 3 1-point baddies. That is brutal. That's brutal. Let's do it. I mean, I already lost once, right? Fancy meeting you here. Oh, hey, man, look. It's a different Goblin Artificer. Yeah, that's the other one was his really jacked up brother. This is the nerdy loser. So there's the 2 5 points because it's baddie points, which is 8. And then I add 1 5-point baddie. So 5. Then there's the other 5. 6. 7. 8. All right. So at the start of each engagement, roll an exhausted die from your dice pool. If I roll a miss, it's a -1. If there are any misses in the active area, banish 1 of them. All dice applied to this baddie are banished. Skulls and that's it. Baddies can have a max of 1 die of each color applied to them. If there are any misses in the active area, banish 1 of them. So I'm banishing quite a few dice. But if I kill him, place 1 banished die back into your pool. So misses are going to get banished, at least 1. And then in each roll die step for each miss roll, change an unapplied hit to a miss. This is a lot. So, killing you will increase my recovery. Killing you will increase my strategy. I could do a backup plan, try and do a backup plan, and recover 8 dice, which could be good. from my red Minotaur. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, and he can only have a max of 1 die of each color applied to him. So let's do 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, and I need to roll and exhaust a die for my die pool. If I roll a miss, I lose a health. So I did not roll a miss, so I did not lose a health. All right. Okay, so 2 crits. Let's see. Any misses in the active area, banish one of them. So I guess I'll banish the yellow. Those are getting banished, but then I can place one back in my die pool if I kill him. If there are any misses in the act, so that's the only one. Okay. So 4, 3, 3, 3, 2. So let's see. Let's crit on you, which will let me recover a die. So I guess we'll recover a blue. Then let's see. He can only have 1, so 1, 2. So he's dead, dead, dead. And that's going to increase my strategy, which lets me, 1, hold 3 items and also re-roll. So, yeah, we're going to do 1, 1, 2. Well, I get re-rolls. So, let's see. Apply dice, yeah. Yeah, so let's commit those and then let's re-roll. Let's re-roll these. The exact same thing. I need crits. There we go. Okay, none of them were misses, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So that will be 2, 3. Oh, that's really good too. I didn't even read his Tuar and Gem. 2, 3, 4. If I kill the Goblin Artificer. So there's that, which will increase my recovery, so 5. Yeah. Alright, so he's dead. And then, yeah, so then this guy is going to deal 1 damage to me. So knocking me down to 3. So all of these are exhausted. Okay. Dead, dead, dead. Oh wait, no, not dead. The modified farm equipment is still alive. So he's dead. He's dead. All dice. Oh shit, I don't remember what was applied to him. Where were you? Damn it. Where did... Oh, the stone golem. All dice applied to that baddie are banished. Shit, I don't remember what I applied to him. I think it was these 2. I think it was a purple and a blue. So those are banished, and the Goblin Artificer is dead. His brother, he'll be upset. But one of these was an item that I got to keep. That was recover all dice from... Oh, it was a stone golem. Recover all exhausted dice of a single color, which I will do... Well, I'm going to recover 5 dice. Yeah. So I'm going to recover 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. And yeah, we'll actually recover all dice. And that's going to go here. So I'll grab all my green. And then, yeah, then we go back to fighting. So in each row, so let's see. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For each miss. Okay. in each applied change one applied hit to a miss, but one unapplied hit to a miss. But then I'm just gonna re-roll them, and well, because then I can slot these 2, and then last roll. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So that will kill him. And those will go there. Place 1 banished die back into my dice pool. Okay. Into my dice pool. Alright. Yeah, the modified farm equipment is dead. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get these blues back. Boop. And boop. Alright. So that was that. Then we go to day 9, almost ready. I'm at 3, 3, and 5. Not really loving this. Alright, dangerous darts. Rolling any number of dice from your dice pool. Attempt to roll damage greater than 6 minus my strategy. So 3. If I succeed, +1. If I fail, -1 health. You may slot misses. Ooh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll do dangerous darts. That sounds fun. So, rolling any number of dice from your dice pool, attempt to roll damage greater than 6 minus my strategy. If I succeed, I increase my strategy. If I fail, I lose a health. Okay. Yeah, so I need to roll higher than a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just one roll. 6, so I need 3 or higher. I've got 3. So that succeeds, which increases my strategy up to 4. That was actually close. I can't slot that green miss. Exhaust all other dice rolled. I was like, man, what's the downside there? And now we are at 10. So, since I have technically already lost, we will go ahead and just go fight Cinder. So I can show you what that is. So, Tyrant, count the number of Tyrant encounters still in the encounter. 1, 2. There are 2 left. Set the chip counter to 8 minus this number. It is no longer needed as a day counter. So 8. So it is 8 minus 2. So it is 6. Activate Cinder, a 5-point baddie, and a 1-point baddie from the stacks. So Cinder, boom, 5-point baddie, and a 1-point baddie. Yes. So, at the end of each applied dice step, -2 to any stat. You cannot choose strategy or recover if they cannot be reduced by 2. At any time, I may decrease the chip counter by 1 for +1 to any stat. Okay. So that is that for each miss in the active area, -1 health. And Troll Brewmaster, you just have a bunch of health. So, I don't necessarily like you. I would like to swap you out. Dice can only be applied to this baddie if there are no other undefeated non-tyrant. If there are no other, so the mini-phage. Dice can only be applied to this baddie if there are no other undefeated non-tyrant baddies. Oh, I see. So I could... Let's see, why is that weird wording? Dice can only be applied to this baddie if there are no other undefeated... Okay, so... You just have a lot of health. Now I could try and get some backup plans, a blue and a purple in that, and use my red Minotaur to recover. Oh, that's just recovering up to 8 dice. It is not. Whoo! At the end of each applied dice step, -2 to any stat. Damn. Yeah, I guess I'll swap out you for you. And we will just see how this goes. All right. So, yeah. All right, let's roll. Let's commit dice and roll dice. That's going to be like this. Yep. All right. Well, those are my exhausted dice. And man, -2. So what would it take? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Do you just need to defeat the? I think you need to defeat both. And all other baddies. Yep. And all other baddies. Okay. I have a plan. So let's do this and this. You ass. I'm gonna slot you. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's do this. Let's exhaust these 4 using my backup plan to recover up to 8 dice. So we'll recover all these dice. So those all get exhausted. And then with my final hurrah. Oh no, I have another reroll. Yep. Oh wow, jeez. Yep, let's reroll all these. Actually, let's throw in the greens, because I'm trying to kill them all in one hit. Okay, crit. Oh, man, that's still ass. That's still ass. Okay, but I can still actually do something. So let's do that. I think I might be able to survive. So we're going to do a crit and a hit, which will kill him. And I'm not going to gain that strategy. I'm going to spend that to gain a health, which puts me at 4. And then we're going to crit, hit, and kill this guy. Before this suffer damage, step applies damage from one undefeated baddie to another baddie if this would defeat it. Oh, interesting. Okay. And then I mean, we'll apply this crit, and then 1, 2, and I guess apply that, and that, and then so 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So then these guys are dead. Cinder's gonna deal 3 damage to me. And nothing happens here, so that's the 1 point, and that's the 5 point. And at the end of each applied dice, I'd have to take down one of these. So let's take down my recover by 2. Yeah, so then I'm only ooh, that's not great, actually. Let's put that back up to 5, and let's take down my strategy by 2. So I have 1 hit point left. Recovery is still 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I will tick this down to increase any stat by 1. But I think if I don't kill him now, then I will. Oops, that's a 3, and my recovery is still 5. So is that a blank? Nope. 2, 4. Oh well, actually 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that should kill him. And I believe I win. I don't, because I didn't even make it here. But that was too many bones. I think this is great. I think it does a fantastic job of capturing the too many bones feeling. Like whenever, because too many bones is like an ordeal to actually like set up and play. Especially like with the trophy chest and everything. So if you're like not wanting to spend a bunch of money to get into that, like this does pretty much capture the feeling of it with the baddies. I actually think this is insanely difficult. I think Too Many Bones solo, like with a solo, just true solo, is very hard because I think that the baddie queue is rougher with just one person. I mean, because it's easy whenever it's like, oh, 1 and then 2, but then it's like 3 and 4. You're fighting 4 enemies and it's still just you before you go back down to 1 even if it's a 5-pointer that which is theoretically harder, it's less abilities and stuff that are messing with you. So yeah, and I love the fact of the backup counter still being implemented where misses in this, because in Solar Sentinels, when you're rolling and you roll misses, those just are misses and they suck, and it's like, well, great, like, I guess I lost. But it's also interesting because in this version, the fights keep happening, whereas in Solar Sentinels, it's like, okay, it's kind of all one and done. You roll, you re-roll, you apply, you deal with it, and then you discard everything that was there, because it's supposed to be like a constant horde coming at you. And here it's not that. So you basically, from my understanding, you're like, okay, I'm done rolling, I've applied my dice, I've killed some baddies, and now they all hit me. And then I get to recover my dice, and you kind of start all over again within the same fight. But yeah, like, I mean, you saw, it was still brutal. Like, their abilities rack up. It's hard. But yeah, the Too Many Bones one is still fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed. Stick around for the rest of the, I guess I keep saying series, but it's like not really. Check out my Solar Sentinels run through, or look forward to the Hoplomachus Victorum one. And yeah, let me know what you think of this in the comments below. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.